The Scott Martin Challenge is brought to you by Evinrude Outboards. It's time you got it. Berkeley, in the zone. And by the Kissimmee Convention and Visitors Bureau. Make more dreams come true.
Not a giant, but I think you'll cull that one little one in there. Caught one, dude, finally.
I'm too smart for your tricks, dude. I know you got more than one in there.
No, I really don't, Scott. That was my first one.
Okay, then.
How many have you got?
I got some noise in there. I don't know how many I got in there. I can't count that high.
Now, the limit's only 5. You can only have 5 in there, dude.
There's one right there. So he's swimming with it. Not a bad one. All right, what I caught that fish on was this gulp sinking minnow. It's a real finesse style bait. There's no action to it at all. It just floats down through the water real slow. And I'm Texas rigging it with a 4/0 hook. I'll go into the bend of the hook and then come out, thread the worm up to the top, cover the knot. That's a little trick there. I like an offset hook, and then I'll choke up on the bait a little bit. And actually, I'll kind of hide the point of the hook up in the plastic itself. So now it's weedless, but yet that point's ready to come out and get that fish. You got them figured out yet?
No. Only got one, dude. You catching them?
I'm catching them.
Had like 3 bites and I missed 2. Got a keeper.
I know you're pulling my leg a little bit.
I'm really not, Scott. That's why I came back here to help you catch some of these you're catching.
I'll have to jump over in your boat and make sure.
You're welcome to look. I got one that probably, where'd it go, 1 3/4 pounds, Carlton? Maybe 1 3/4 pounds, maybe 1.5 pounds.
What'd you catch this morning that I saw from way across the way? You caught a big one over there.
I didn't catch anything. I caught a piece of a buckbrush.
Oh, there's one right there.
Dude, you're smoking me. You got the worm deal going on, don't you?
I got a little gulp action on them.
You hustled me, didn't you?
He's a good liar. Because I know he had more than one. But I mean, he was like, lying so good, I was like, well, am I seeing things?
I came over here to kind of see what he was catching on. He's catching his on a worm. I'm gonna turn around and go back through my area with a worm.
Need to catch a big fish to beat old Scotty boy.
There he is.
It's a little one. He's telling me a story though. Little crankbait. That might be the key. Here's what I'm gonna do. I hadn't caught one, but I'm gonna go back here and watch this. Yeah! Woo-hoo-hoo. You're going down, Scotty. Hey, I just whacked a giant, dude.
Hi, my name is Dr. Steve Holt. I've been a practicing rheumatologist for the past 25 years. I take care of people who suffer from painful joints due to arthritis or overuse. You've heard the old saying, no pain, no gain. Well, your physical activities don't have to prove that true. I developed Arthoflex Max TDS for my patients with joint pain, and I know it's the answer to any problems you might have. Arthoflex Max TDS is formulated to relieve the pain caused by overuse of your joints. So if you're involved in any outdoor activities and joint problems are keeping you from thoroughly enjoying life to the fullest, try Arthoflex Max TDS. It was formulated by my experience to enhance your experience. Order by calling toll-free at 1-800-277-9167 or visit my website at docholt.com.
Call 1-800-277-9167 or log on to docholt.com.
At Ranger, we're obsessed with perfection. It pushes us to reach beyond the ordinary and build the highest quality, strongest performing boats on the water. It's who we are, and it's why we hold ourselves to a higher standard, committed to the absolute highest customer satisfaction. After all, we love what we do, and after 38 years of leadership, it shows. Discover the power of Evinrude. Evinrude is leaner, meaner, and cleaner.
It's pretty fast. The new E-Tech from Evinrude. It's time you got it.
I think I got it.
Take me fishing, because our boat's cooler than any video game.
Take me fishing, and to make me feel 16 again.
Take me fishing, because I miss my boy.
Rediscover the joy of boating and fishing. Visit takemefishing.org.
It's caught number 3, dude. That's 4, dude. You're in trouble. It's 5. It's 5.
The guy's driving me crazy with this earpiece. I'm about to turn the thing off. Number 4, number 5, number 4, number 5. God. He's got me so wound up I can't even cast. He's got another one. I can't take it. I can't take the pressure. Where are these fish at?
Come on, got it off that log. Game over, Scott Martin, game over. Hung on to the log, dude, and he come up and got it off the log. How lucky can you get? Toad, game over, Scotty boy.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I hadn't caught one, but I'm gonna go back here and watch this. Yeah! Ooh. You're going down, Scotty. Hey, I just whacked a giant, dude.
He was bluffing me on that one. He wasn't screaming loud enough. He'd have whacked a big one, he'd have been screaming. I've seen his show. 5 minutes. You know what, throwing a crankbait around this brush like this, I try to throw past it 3 or 4 feet so that when the bait dives, you got it down to the right depth by the time it reaches the bush. So don't just throw it right at the tree, throw it past it and then come by it. Then you've got your bait in the strike zone when it gets next to the bush. Well, it was a pretty good day. I'm gonna say Scott Martin took a pretty good butt whipping today. Unless he was bluffing me pretty good, I think I got him.
Well, our time's up. I'll tell you what, I'm disappointed. I gotta be honest with you. This was a little tougher than I expected. When we launched here this morning, I thought I was gonna kill them. You know, I found a couple little wads of fish back here in the back in these bushes, and they were real picky. And I really don't know why I didn't catch more fish than I did. But again, it's fall. These fish key in on shad. You know, I've got 5, but they're not the biggest 5 I'd like to catch. Scott's gonna have some fish. I saw him catch plenty of fish, so it's gonna be close. So let's take it back to the weigh-in and see who wins.
I'll
tell you what, Scott, our day's up, man. You got your work cut out for you. I caught some fish now.
I caught a few too, Scott.
Well, I saw you putting a few in the boat. Now, you were telling me you weren't catching much, but I have a funny feeling you were telling a little fib.
No, I caught a few. I didn't get very many bites.
Well, come in here and hold this bag. Let me whip out my big ones here.
That's a nice one.
A little bit better.
Yeah, that is.
Good chunk.
You said you had 5 little ones.
Nice chunk there. Well, I caught them on 2 different lures. I caught them on that Berkeley power tube and the gulp sinking minnow. They were eating it.
That Berkeley power tube was good today.
Now, usually I like to end every challenge with a big 6-7 pounder, but not today.
And that's 5 nice fish though, Scott.
I've got 5 chunks.
It's gonna be close.
I needed a 5 or 6 pounder to beat you, buddy, and I didn't get it. 11-10.
Dude, it's gonna be close.
It's gonna be close, dude. You better have a good one in there. But hey, you've been lighting them up on the tournament trail for a couple years now. I got faith in you, dude. I've got faith in you.
We'll see.
That's a good one.
Nice little chunk.
Oh my goodness. Those are some fat dudes right there. Now you stayed on your end of the lake. Now you had something going on over there. You're crying the blues to me all morning. You're killing me, man. You're killing me. You might have me beat with just those 4. All right, it's done. You got me, man. I don't even need to weigh them, dude. Look at you. Hold that bag right there. Let's see what these puppies weigh. Oh, man. 16, 12. You got me, dude. You smoked me in Arkansas. That's all right.
I warned you, dude.
You live right up the road. You live right up the road. So, you know.
Yeah, you came into my backyard. You know, I understand how.
Hey, but we threw the same lures. You know, what was your key to today?
I think the isolated cover out there. I know you stayed more back in that heavy buck brush, and I got out there on those isolated pieces.
You were. Every time I looked over, you were jacking one.
Yeah. It was fun, Scott. I really enjoyed it.
Definitely. We'll have to have you again, man. We'll beat you next time.
I hear you.
Hey, I hope you enjoyed today's show. Hey, we fished on the same lake. You got to see our different decisions that we made. Hey, Scott beat me pretty bad today, I have to admit. But we fished with the same lures, so it was all about location. So tune in next week when we're on a different lake with a new challenger. Thanks for watching the Scott Martin Challenge. All right, dude, I quit, man. It's your challenge now. The Scott Rook Challenge. I can't take it anymore, man.
I'll challenge you.
You were driving me
anywhere,
crazy.
anytime, anywhere.
I got another one, Scott. I got another one. Every time I looked over, you were jacking something.
I actually had 5 when I was telling you I didn't have any.
I know you had more than you had, and it was getting to me, man. I have to admit.
Well, you got to play a little strategy. If I'd have said, yeah, I got 5, you know, you might.
And then I'd have come over to your area while you're over there jacking with mine.
Exactly. When I saw you catching them, I said, well, I'm gonna go see what it's catching.
I quit, dude. I quit.